Our game comes to you from the largest city in North Carolina, Charlotte. Welcome to this NFC matchup. Carolina squares off against Chicago. One of these teams will head to the Super Bowl. And here we go as we get set for the kickoff. Number 9 is back and ready to put this one in the air. He got all of that one. This one is handled by Thompson. The offense just about ready to go as they take the field for their first possession. John, there's nothing like football in January in the NFL. The conference championships at hand now to determine who goes to the Super Bowl. What do you think?
Here's a prediction. These two teams are going to leave it all on the field today because a winner goes to the biggest game of the year and the loser goes home.
John, he's proven he's a consistent target.
Yeah, especially in situations where they're looking to get first down yardage.
He finds his man. Number 25 comes up to make the play at midfield.
Ball on the 50-yard line. It's showtime, baby.
Carolina lines up in a 4-3. Tucks it away. Coleman is there on the stop at the 43.
Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget to use misdirection and play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
The rush is on. Gets the pass off. Thompson comes up to make the play at the 37. Ball on the 37-yard line.
First and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Gets the call. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. And that play runs right into a roadblock.
And the roadblock was a big old defensive lineman who wasn't fooled by the draw at all.
The Panthers come out in a 4-3. Rolls right with the pass. And he makes the grab. Number 25 is there on the stop at the 17-yard line.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
The Panthers line up in a 4-3. With a counter play, number 98 is there for the tackle at the 14. 8th play of this drive, down inside the 15. The Panthers come out in a 4-3 with the throw behind him. He has it. Thompson comes up to make the play at the 1-yard line.
Finish this thing off right here. Don't mess around.
It's first and goal at the 1. At the end of the teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter. So after that nice catch and run, here's a look at his stats. Hands it off. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. Good play by the linebacker to get into the backfield and stop the play for no gain.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
Edwards comes up to make the play at the 2-yard line.
Nothing will keep the defense honest better than a good play-action fake.
Looking for the goal line. With the pass, gets his hand on it.
He's just lucky that guy didn't pick it off. An interception in the end zone will just kill you. Not only do you lose your chance to score in the drive, but the offense gets it back at the 20.
Jacobs was the intended receiver on that play. They tried to jump the snap count.
Encroachment number 96. You better kick it here. 4th down.
Number 4 will try to give his team the lead with this field goal attempt. The veteran connecting for the field goal. The first drive of the game ends with 3 points on the board.
That's exactly what you want to do. Put pressure on the other team. Show that you can move the ball and their defense on the very first drive.
From the 1. Carolina is trying to take the lead on this drive as they take over. Ball on their own 29.
At the 29-yard line. First and 10.
Only one man back. Hand off to the tailback. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss.
The defense made that play stretch further than the runner wanted to make it.
It's second down and a long way to go.
29-yard line.
Chicago lines up in a 4-3. Hicks stops him for negative yardage. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
Yeah, when you run up the middle, the offensive line needs to create some type of room. Otherwise, he's going to bounce right out of there and look for other places to run. And sometimes that'll result in a loss.
The Bears come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. Looking deep to the right. And it's intercepted.
One thing they want to avoid is turning it over and setting up the other guys with a chance to get some points.
And with the counterplay, number 26 is there on the stop at the 39-yard line. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Number 25 in the backfield. Steps up, throwing. Coleman comes up to make the play at the 31.
Hey, let's go. Regular. Hey, watch the screen.
Carolina with 6 defensive backs. Throws it. The pass falls incomplete.
I don't think it's nerves that's causing the overthrow. And again, maybe he's feeling the pressure of a championship game, and he's trying to force it.
Carolina comes out in a 4-3. Gets the pass off. Broken up. Number 17 was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Number 25 was there on the coverage. The Panthers line up in the quarter defense. Throws on the move. Coleman stops him short of the marker. They couldn't get past the sticks, and that'll bring up 4th down. 4th down and less than a yard. So instead of attempting the field goal, they're going to go for it. The defenders got it. Perfect defensive pull and a great individual effort by number 25.
He has a strong, accurate arm, but he can also be a little reckless with the ball, taking some risk downfield that he really shouldn't. You got to do a little better reading defense. Throwing like that into a zone coverage, you're going to get into some trouble.
The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Panthers.
When you get this kind of execution, you got a great chance of making a big play. Watch it here as everyone takes care of their assignment. The pass is thrown where the receiver can make the best play in the ball, and it's 6 points.
The point after is good.
Give some credit to that big offensive line. Those guys are working hard out there, and it's showing on drives like that.
Sends it sailing. From the 2. The defensive unit forced an interception the last time they were on the field. Just over a minute still to go. Carolina looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. Throwing. Number 59 comes up to make the play at the 35.
You need to hurry up here. So complete this pass and then get out of bounds.
Carolina comes out in a 4-3. Blitz is coming, looking for the long completion. Number 25 is there for the tackle at the 31.
Get the pass and look to the sideline. You can't let the clock run down here.
Pass play here on 1st down. Throws it. He hits his receiver. Number 26 is there on the stop.
I like to hurry up here. It's a change of pace, and it's a way to get the defense uncomfortable.
With the throw. He's going to be spotted at the 2. He wraps him up and now has 4 tackles. It's 1st and goal at the 2-yard line. The last time they were inside the 20, they came away with 3 points. Touchdown, Bears.
Those 2 guys were on the same page here, and it got them to touchdown. You better kick it here.
Number 4 comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good.
The offense kept taking and taking, and the defense kept giving and giving until they finally got the touchdown.
Number 19 back deep to return.
From the 1. Let's see if they can have the same sort of success on this possession that they had on their last, picking up a lot of yardage through the air on their way to a score. Chicago comes out in a 4-3, tosses it left. The back breaks free. The 30. Porter is there for the tackle at the 42-yard line. Ball on their own 42.
42-yard line.
I'm coming through, baby.
Throwing. Number 29 is there on the stop.
This defense will stop them for sure.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Chicago comes out in their nickel package. He'll pass on first down. Gets rid of it. Goes up. Makes the catch.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. And it keeps the same defense on the field.
Going into halftime, the score is 10.
We're ready to begin.
O'Donnell is just about ready to kick this one away.
Will be kicking off to start the second half. Number 19 back to return.
This one is handled by number 19. Carolina trying to push this one all the way down the field for the lead. Well, John, they've committed sloppy, avoidable penalties, and the good news, I guess, is they're only trailing by a small margin at the moment.
Penalties can turn a really good play into a really bad play really fast. So they have to do a better job keeping things under control. The penalties have hurt them. If they can correct that penalty problem, they might just win this thing.
Benjamin was his intended target. Porter had the coverage on the play. Number 84 goes in motion. With a counterplay. Hicks is there on the stop at the 27. Third and long.
Third and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Newton starts out of the shotgun. Throws it right on target to the wide receiver. Porter comes up to make the play at the 45-yard line. Hold on a second. It looks like there's a penalty on the play. So they have first and 10 here.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Defense, get ready. Automatic. First down.
Chicago comes out in a 4-3 on the ground. They'll spot this one at the 32. It's his third tackle of the contest. 3 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Second and 2. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Get it started. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
The Bears line up in the quarter defense. Throws it. Nearly intercepted. Amos with the coverage.
Number 17.
Try this call here.
Intended receiver on the play.
Talk it. Get it up. Let's go. Tiger. Watch your eyes.
The Bears come out in a 4-3. Freeman is there on the stop at the 38.
This is a good special teams play.
Number 9 will tie this game up if the field goal is good. So they thought it was within his range, but it ends up hurting them by giving the other team great field position.
That decision could cost them the game. You can't afford to make a mistake when your team is desperate to score points.
Number 97 comes up to make the play at the 48, second and 6.
Second and 6. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Carolina lines up in a 4-3. They give it to the halfback. Number 59 is there on the stop at the 47. Third down. To convert, they have to get it to the 45-yard line.
47-yard line.
Hand off to the tailback. Nice play fake. Great play in the backfield by Edwards.
Punt it away.
3-yard loss on the play.
O'Donnell comes into the game for the punt. Number 19 into return. They'll spot this one where it went out.
Touchback.
Give this defense a shot.
Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Hey, let's go one deep. Let's go now. One of us will make a play.
Chicago comes out in their nickel package.
Let's do our thing.
Closing in, sends this pass out of play. He couldn't find a receiver, so he threw it where no one could get it. Ball on their own 20.
You gotta believe it. It's our day. Let's run, man. Watch your man.
Chicago lines up in a 4-3. Under pressure, it's free. The Bears recover it. He coughs it up on the sack.
And the thing is, he has to protect the ball when he's back there. He has to bring it down and cover it up with 2 hands when he's about to take a hit.
They're inside the 20 and have a 3-point lead. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. Second and long. So at the end of the third quarter, the score is 10-7. Bears, they're inside the 20. Only one man in the backfield. Dropping back on the move. Gets his hand on it.
You talk about a big play. Hey, you don't get any bigger than that.
Jacob was the intended receiver on that play. The Panthers with a 4-man front runs through the tackle. Coleman is there for the tackle.
You better kick it here.
9-yard gain on the play.
So this should be an easy 3. The kick is good. So now have a 6-point lead following the field goal. O'Donnell comes in to kick off.
Number 19 back to return.
This one is handled by number 19.
This is one of those spots where they have to put something together because they're just running out of time.
It's 1st and 10.
There we go, baby. Rock and roll.
They're coming through, baby.
Ricky. Come on. Pull it down. Hey, you see it?
Cross play to the right. And he steps out of bounds at the 39-yard line. Ball on their own 39.
On the play.
You turning it up. Ricky. Watch your eyes. Let's go. Be good.
Chicago lines up in a 4-3. They're blitzing. Gets rid of it. The 30. The 20. Number 37 is there for the tackle. There's a flag down, and here's the play. They called it inadvertent.
You know, there's so many limbs flying and body parts moving around that you just tackle whatever you can and you grab anything that's moving. Sometimes you get a handful of mass.
Tosses it out to the left. This one will be spotted at the 11-yard line. And that's now 3 tackles for him in this game.
These plays can end up with lost yards if the defense gets through or around their blocking quickly enough.
The Bears line up in the quarter defense. On the call, touchdown Panthers.
This is a good special teams play.
No. Ducky.
Number 9 will break this 4th quarter tie if he can kick the extra point here. The point after is good. Carolina has taken the lead.
Carolina is lined up for the kickoff. Thompson back to return.
This one is fielded by Thompson.
This is just the kind of situation they were hoping for. Now all they need to do is put together a last-minute drive, and they're going to come away with a win. And now it's up to the defense to shut them down.
On the ground.
The offensive line just lost the battle up front on that play. They have to keep their shoulders square, keep their inside foot up, and they're going to get beat again and again.
2 minutes left. Only one man in the backfield. Throwing. Picked off. Slips the tackle. And a fumble. The Bears scoop up the fumble. Almost a big mistake as they try to get a score in this 4th quarter drive. So they're ready to go on offense after the interception. They'll start at the 30-yard line. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Complete from the wide receiver. Number 25 is there on the stop at the 37.
Get the pass and look to the sideline. You can't let the clock run down here.
Carolina comes out in a 4-3. Throws it. Coleman pulls him down at the 49.
Take what you can get on this pass play, but don't fight for extra yardage. You need to get out of bounds.
Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. This one will be spotted at the 37-yard line. He was in on that play, giving him 7 tackles so far in the game. Pressure coming. Down he goes. The veteran slips in there and gets the sack.
Hey, you still got to give him a lot of respect. His moves haven't diminished that much, and he still makes impact plays.
Dropping back, steps up with the throw. Jumping, and has it. They're going to spot this one at the 24-yard line. He's put on a tackling clinic so far. He now has 8 in the game. The Bears have moved the ball well on this drive. That's their 3rd first down. Number 26 comes up to make the play at the 20-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. And they're on the doorstep now, down by less than a field goal with the ball in the red zone. The defensive tackle surged through the line to bring the runner down. The 14-yard line is where they have to go to pick up the 1st down. With the throw, it was tipped. Chicago comes up short on 3rd down again.
Intended receiver on the play.
Keep the throttle down. Watch your man. Defense, get ready.
They should probably take the 3 here, but it looks like they're lining up to go for it. Throws on the run. Thompson is there for the tackle at the 4.
Get the pass and look to the sideline. You can't let the clock run down here.
On the delay. Number 59 stops the play in the backfield. They need 7 yards for a touchdown.
This team has failed to score touchdowns inside the red zone today.
Touchdown, Bears.
Watch this catch by the tight end. I always say the tight end is always more of a threat in the red zone. He's a big target, and his skills sometimes cause matchup problems for the defense.
Pressure.
There wasn't much use kicking the extra point, but now they're left with only a 5-point lead.
O'Donnell looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. From the 7-yard line.
We've got a good one going here today. Heck, this is a good one to call.
47-yard line.
Chicago using 3 linebackers. Closing in. Great play by the veteran linebacker.
Yeah, he's still a very strong competitor, and he loves the blitzing game.
They're going to keep it moving here. They're heading straight to the line. He'll stop the clock with a spike.
You should stop him with this play.
Ball on their own 43.
43-yard line.
Hey, let's go. No more, fella. Keep it in
Newton will work out of the shotgun. Dropping back, looking left with a long pass. He has it. The receiver with a lot of open room. The 10, touchdown Panthers.
When you get this kind of execution, you got a great chance of making a big play. Watch it here as everyone takes care of their assignment. The pass is thrown where the receiver can make the best play in the ball, and it's 6 points.
Under pressure, throwing. They get it in there for 2, and it turns out to be a great decision as they convert for the 2. Number 9 is back and ready to put this one in the air. Squib kick. This one is handled by Jacobs.
Be aware of the pressure here. If you feel the heat, you got to make quick decisions. Just make sure they're good ones.
This is it. He has to throw it as far as he can. They just barely have a prayer or some kind of a defensive penalty to give them another shot. Boston is there for the tackle at the 41-yard line. For EA Sports,